Good morning, Mark here, Brendan too.
Morning.
He's logged into our digital studio stuff, and so whatever you've got to say, we'd like to hear from you.
There we go. Now I am, Mark.
Okay, good. We'll talk a little bit about the weather and what's happening outside. We're kind of lucky here. We don't have exactly, blue sky and sunshine and the kind of day you like to take a picture of, but still, there are a lot of people in this country suffering with the heat. Mm-hmm. And also the damage from the flooding in the west. And now southern Texas is getting some heavy rain from another tropical storm. So a lot of people have a lot worse than us, especially those heat places, hot places. If you're in one of those hot places, we'd like to hear about how hot it gets. And that means anybody from Minneapolis or Milwaukee southward to the Gulf Coast. It's really hot right in the middle part of the country right now. Anyway, for us, we have a sky kind of like that all over the area, and we'll get a little sun. We'll have lots of clouds today, and there have been a few showers already. You might get another shower today. Just kind of showery today. Tomorrow, though, we're concerned about thunderstorms, and tomorrow morning for a few hours, it's going to be very, very stormy. Got a quiz question for you if you'd like to try to answer this. In its orbit around the sun, the Earth does not take a circular orbit. It's kind of an elongated, kind of an oval shape. But the sun and the Earth are closer together. When? Is it the wintertime, summertime, or in both fall and spring? The Earth and sun come a little closer together in that loop around the Earth around the sun. Answer in a few minutes, if you A, B, or C, if you'd like to take a shot at that. Here are our rain showers this morning over the past 3 hours. Most of what you're seeing is light rain. When you see the yellows, it's a little heavier, and there's a little bit of red in a couple of spots there, west and south of Traverse City, a little heavier rain. And it is possible you could get a lightning strike today, but it's mostly just showers. And I say just showers because tomorrow definitely going to get some lightning. Tomorrow's going to be a little stormier kind of a day. I'll show you what that will look like. There are the showers coming in for the day in the next few hours. And here are the showers today. That's this morning. And look at this afternoon, kind of quiet, 3, 4, 5 o'clock into the early evening, not much going on. But it gets more active again after midnight. Those are a few more thunderstorms. And there's the big one right there. That's at 5 to 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, depending on where you are. Those are thunderstorms with some real downpours, thunder and lightning, and gusty wind. Not necessarily damaging, but of course, with any gusty wind, we could see some issues. The rain's good news. Today, tonight, tomorrow, especially because of that, you could see an inch of rain with some of these showers, grand total. But it does move through pretty quickly. And after that big band comes through tomorrow morning, there are a few more showers in the afternoon and evening on Wednesday. By Thursday morning, most of it's gone. Much of the day Thursday, and I think all of Friday will be dry. Just a few maybe stray showers on Friday, but most of us don't get any rain Thursday and Friday. Let's see, what else can I show you? Okay, highs today, mostly 70s and not a lot of sun, scattered showers as we just talked about. Now tomorrow's different, actually a little warmer, but the thunderstorms are the real concern about Wednesday. Rain good, thunder and lightning bad. Thunder scares the dogs and lightning could cause problems. So we just need to keep an eye on the weather on Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, again, the chance of rain is not zero, but it is smaller, and I'd call it partly sunny Thursday and Friday. Then we get to the weekend, Brendan, and it is going to be, from what I can tell right now, one of those picture postcard kinds of weekends because the humidity will be down, the wind will be light, the high temperatures, you can see the average 70 on Saturday, 72 on Sunday. Low humidity, sunshine, you can't beat that. That's a really terrific forecast. Mm-hmm. And of course, it's the last weekend of August too. So I would suggest get out, enjoy that one because, we're running out of mild weekends like that. True. But the weekend looks great. Okay, there's the quiz question. Anybody checking in with us this morning?
What do you call that? A Chamber of Commerce weekend?
I do, yeah. Yep. Because it's the kind you want to capture and repeat if you could.
Yeah. We are doing you can't really tell on your end probably, but doing things a little differently. There's really no delay. So it's going to be actually, I think, kind of fun to have more instant responses here. Got Susan at the top of my list here. Good morning. Back at Akiak Lake from the UP. I think she was taking pictures of the Milky Way or something the past few days, Mark.
Okay.
So welcome back to the Lower Peninsula,
Yeah.
Susan Radka. Mark saying good morning from a rainy Mayo. We got Chris saying good morning from a humid Chicago. She was up here not too long ago. Glad to hear you made it back safely. Susan Lash Sims, good morning from cloudy Kalkaska. Paul's watching from Rogers City. Hello back at you, Paul. And he had a question. He wanted to know with the digital studio, does Gibb still push the buttons? And the answer is yes. Trevor's also involved a little bit, hitting a few more buttons as well. We like the curiosity. Thanks, Paul. We got Gail saying good morning. Nice rain just went through in Kingsley. Going to do some bear scouting this afternoon, she says.
Bear scouting?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds like fun. It sounds interesting.
Gib, do you have any insight to that?
Oh,
See, look for different piles and things, or wish Gib had a mic. Okay. I guess to see which areas the Bears have been in.
okay.
I think is
Yeah.
a good way to summarize
Okay.
that, I suppose. Well, anyway, stay safe, Gail, and let us know how that all goes. Got Paula saying good morning from Boyne Falls, 55 degrees and a little more than 2/10 of an inch of rain. Still raining right along, she says. Got Tom saying good morning, fellas. There's a gloom over the city. He's sitting outside Walgreens waiting for a prescription to be filled. He led a 47-mile bike ride yesterday. These
Wow.
numbers always blow my mind. My
Big
goodness.
numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe for some pain medication or something after a long bike
Something.
ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for you, Tom, though. That's fantastic.
That's great. No, that's quite an accomplishment.
Mhm.
And Tom is his name?
Tom, yeah.
I think Tom's led on that he's one of our older citizens, more like my age group. So that's especially admirable that if you can do that at our advanced age, Tom. So, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. We have Kathy saying good morning. Cool and light rain in Cummins. Got Susie Q watching. She was at the Beach Boys concert, just like you, Mark, this past weekend. She's saying, Burr, 59 degrees and raining. Thanks, Mark. Love the rain. Frederick.
Good.
She's off to go swimming today.
Excellent. Excellent.
And Jackie's watching as well. Hello, ladies. Good morning. 60 degrees in Kalkaska. Had a great day in Frankenmuth yesterday.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
We'll have to hear about the chicken. She said, if you get a chance, the flowers along the street are gorgeous. And she said, stay out of the rain.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to know about the food, Jackie. Come
Yeah,
on.
that's right.
Let us know.
What's that fried chicken like? Yeah.
Jim and Norma's Bakery back here in the chat, Mark.
Okay.
Not sure if it's Jim, Norma, or a representative from the bakery, but they're saying good morning from rainy Prudenville. We have some guesses here. Tom's guessing winter. Jackie's guessing winter. Paul is guessing the same thing. Tina, welcome back to the conversation. Good to see your name pop up. Good morning from Deltona, Florida. Hot and humid.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although it's normal hot and humid, I think,
Sure.
in Deltona. That's a great spot. I mean, that's near the beach there, Daytona Beach and the ocean and Ormond Beach, I think it's called. So that's a great spot, but it's always going to be warm and humid. It's summertime. You expect that. It's
Mhm.
Florida. Now, some of the numbers I'm seeing anyway, in the middle part of the country, more like Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, high humidity there is just rough. You can't jump in the ocean and get some
Mhm.
relief. And you don't expect it to be that high, but there are a lot of advisories right in the middle of the nation. And heat index temperatures, when you combine the heat and humidity, are over 120. I saw some over 130 yesterday, which is
gosh.
outrageous.
Hmm.
And I've been to Florida many times, grew up in Georgia, but I've
Mhm.
never seen numbers like that, on a regular basis anyway, in the Southeast. That's crazy.
It's
Those kinds of
dangerous,
numbers.
yeah.
It is.
Yeah. She's guessing C, by the way.
Okay.
Fall and spring.
All right.
Susie Q's guessing B. Christopher's guessing summer. Gail's saying that the bear hunt starting in September for herself and her son. And Susie Q is also talking about bears. It seems like, too, that her daughter goes on four-wheelers to see the bears and hunts for them as well.
Okay.
Christopher said, once again, Brendan, you missed my comment. I'm reading in order, Christopher. I promise you here. 63 and mostly cloudy in Farmington Hills. Susan Radka saying bear hunting season's coming up. Okay, Jackie's talking about chicken. Good, here we go. The chicken dinner was wonderful, she said. She even brought some home. She'll take a picture and it sounds like she'll send it to me. And then
Very good.
Jackie, I'll show Mark the picture too.
Right.
He really wants to see the chicken dinner.
Oh yeah, I fried chicken. I'm afraid it's one of those things that I like too much, so I'll gobble it. Yeah, I love that stuff.
And Susie Q saying that her husband shot a big bear, and so did her granddaughter. And Wendy's saying good morning from Prudenville. Got two. Wait, wasn't the bakery folks from Prudenville too? I think so. Yeah, so two folks from Prudenville.
Okay.
And then what else? Christopher saying that he's had the chicken dinner at the Bavarian Inn in Frankenmuth. He loves it. It's good food around October is when he goes to Frankenmuth.
Fair enough.
Now we got chicken on the mind, and we're all caught up right now. Mark.
Very good. All right. Answer the question. In the orbit around the sun, the Earth is closer to the sun in the wintertime. And it sounds counterintuitive. It's in our coldest time of the year in the northern hemisphere. But more important than being a little closer or farther away is the angle.
Yeah.
The sun angle in the wintertime, to us anyway in the northern hemisphere, is at a lower angle than the summertime. Summertime, it's up like this. And the sun is just more efficient putting its heat through the atmosphere, putting it on the ground when it's higher in the sky. And that's what you need to remember about this. The distances just makes it interesting that we're closer to the sun in the winter, but the angle is lower. And so, yeah, think if it's hard to remember that, just think of like the tropics. The sun's more like this, and it's hotter. And if you think about it at the poles, it's more like this most of the year. It's low, very low angle, so it's colder. So that's the way to think about it. Hopefully that helps.
Yeah. We're getting a little peek behind the curtain here, Mark, this morning. Wendy owned Jim and Norma's Bakery.
That was in Frankenmuth?
Prudenville.
Prudenville, right.
Yep.
Right.
So Wendy, thanks for giving us a little peek behind the curtain. Appreciate that.
Sure.
Susie Q saying, darn, 1 for 2. Christopher's 1 for 2. Paula said, woot, 3 for 3.
Since Friday, maybe.
Today's,
okay.
today's Tuesday, though, right?
Yeah, it is Tuesday, but that's okay. Since you know.
She goes, oh, I mean 2 for 2.
Okay, very good. Okay.
Just give me a hard time, Paula. And my mom is watching. Great to see you pop up, Mom. Good morning to you. And Jackie says she's on a roll, 2 for 2. And sounds like Gail and Kathy are chatting here. I think, Gib, I don't know if you're keeping track, but on my end, don't want to miss any comments. Oh, okay. Susan Radka saying, always learn interesting facts from you, Mark. Thank you.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm interesting.
And Jackie, I can't wait to see that picture of chicken on a plate. And unless you have something else to say, Mark, I'm all set.
Okay, no, I'm done too. That's a good morning. We've talked about chicken and rain and sunshine,
and bears.
Bears, and a nice weekend coming up. So I think we've got it covered. All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll do this again tomorrow. We'll see you.